Hi, Kate. Hi, Kylie. Hi, Miss Halstead. All right, here we go. As you remember, on Friday, we were able to complete through number 7. So we're already at 14 points, which remember is halfway to what we need. So let's keep going. Okay, right here, it says number 8, the product. Remember, product means multiplication. Okay, and you probably did this at home, I'm hoping. Of the square root of 576 and the square root of 687. Okay, remember, product means to multiply. So in your calculator, right here, you can literally go, if you look above x squared, you'll see that funky little mark right there. That's your square root. So you're going to go second square root, and you'll see on your calculator that opens that up. So then you've got 576. You end that parentheses, that's that square root. We hit multiplication, just like this is telling us to do. Then we're going to hit second square root again. And we're going to now hit 684 and end the parentheses. All right, we're going to hit enter. Holy crow, look at what it gives us. All right, first of all, yes, it should be a very large number, but notice this. This decimal goes on as far as the calculator will allow it, so it's basically never ending. And there's no noticeable pattern. It doesn't go like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 or whatever, all right? So the bottom line is that this is irrational. If it were rational, it would end. That's the biggest thing to know. Even if it had a decimal, it might have a few spaces, but it would end or it would have a repeating pattern. I know you remember doing that. So when we look at this, right away, which you do a great job with, Kylie, is you would throw out the rationals because that's not it, okay? So we know it has to be irrational and irrational. Uh-oh, now it asks us, because both of the factors are irrational, these are both the factors, or if one of the factors is irrational. So what we're going to do is go back here and just go second square root, parentheses, and we're going to put 576 in there just all by itself. Ah, look, that ends. So 576 under the square root is rational. That means this one has to be irrational. So not both, because 576 is rational. So this one, it's irrational because only one of the factors is irrational rather. The other one's rational. Okay? All right, moving on. Which expression is equivalent? Remember that equivalent means equal to. All right? So basically, with your graphing calculator, you're going to see which one of these has exactly the same graph as this, or exactly the same table. That will also work. So we're going to go, our favorite key is the y equals, okay? And we're going to say, we're going to use, even though this says y, because they all say y, the calculator defaults to x, so we're just going to use it as our variable key. All right, that's something to remember when you take this exam. Because that's a power, I'm going to hit the caret, and then the 4, then minus 100. Okay, so that's the first one. So I'm just going to write y1 next to my problem there. Now, because I want to keep my choices straight, you can do this any way you want. We can make it so that it's like one more. So I could say this is going to be my y2, this is going to be my y3, this is going to be my y4, this is going to be my y5, so I remember, okay? So then I'm going to go, all right, in that case, y2, look, I just have to arrow down. I can do parentheses, just like it says. I can type in the variable. Now I can do the caret, but because this is just a 2, I can use that key, squared, minus 10, parentheses, squared. Look at that. Then I can go down one. Parentheses, the variable squared minus 50 parentheses, squared, down 1, parentheses, the variable squared plus 10, end the parentheses, start the next one, the variable squared minus 10, end the parentheses. Go down to the last one. I can go the variable squared plus 50, end the parentheses. Start the next, oh, wait a minute, I didn't start that with the parentheses. It's going to yell at me, so let me go back. You probably remembered. See how that's an INS? That's insert. I'm going to put the parentheses in. Then I'm going to go back to where I was, which is here. Variable squared minus 50 parentheses. So I've got my y1. Everything matches what I see here. Double check it. Take the time. You've got as much as you need, okay? Now when I hit graph, notice I've got these big numbers. So my graph is just going to be 10 by 10. It won't really show many of them. But I can just hit graph for the moment, knowing that, well, I think my graph must be bigger on this calculator. But see how they went through? They went through so fast, I can't tell which one is which. But remember, okay, it's still working here. Wow, it's all over the place. What we're going to do is hit second table. Now, I want to look for the one, y1 is the one they asked me about. I want the one that matches y1. Okay, so y1 up here, when x is 0, it's negative 100. y2 is positive 100, so it can't be choice 1. Okay, I just notice I'm using my go to the right arrow, okay? Go here. Whoa, isn't that negative what? Some ridiculously, oh no, it's not negative, it's 2,500. Sure the heck isn't that. Go again. Oh, that's negative 100, so it could be that one. Let's make sure it's not this one. Wow, look at that. Can't be that one. There's my answer. Choice 3 is what I would bubble on the sheet, okay? All right, I'm going to pause here so you have a chance to digest those two, and you'll get video number 2 when you're ready. Thank you.